And basically, all of the Primogen and anybody who's anybody in the city is there.
Excuse me.
No problem. So, right there you go. So that's kind of the setting. The first scene will be this, and generally it's expected your characters will be seated with their clan mates.
Okay.
So, at this stage, Creed would be seated behind or near Donovan. Zach would be seated near Violet. And actually, the Primogen of Clan Toreador did not come tonight. Her assistant, the Seneschal Hannah Schneider, is there. And so you would be seated near her, Christoph. And of course, Deacon is hanging out in the back.
Sounds like him, yeah.
For Clan Ventru, there is the enormously overweight man with a big bushy beard named Polydor Pike. And Polydor is the current de facto leader of Clan Ventru ever since poor Bart was locked in a box and sent away to Vienna. And for the Malkavians, you have this beautiful blonde woman who is wearing a dress that looks like she should be leaving a party from The Great Gatsby. Her name is Zelia
awesome.
Bishop.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
It is.
And then you've got Camden, who is the gangrel Primogen, and Clara, who is obviously still the sheriff, at least until a new prince has been named. Okay.
So they're in this big area. Can everybody just like? I mean, like, is the clan? Are the clans just all like facing each other?
They're all facing each other around a large, think almost a theater in the round type thing, or something like Congress or an amphitheater, where everyone is seated around and the Primogen are down surrounding a table in the center.
Okay, so like we can see each other and stuff like that. That's what I'm asking here.
Right. Yeah, that's technically what I was asking.
Okay, then yeah, we can all see each other. Awesome.
Christoph is waving to everybody he sees that he knows.
Creed waves almost like secretly because he doesn't want to deal with people knowing that he's with a weirdo like you.
The Bruja are kind of the other Bruja are kind of ribbing you, Creed, and going, "Who the hell's that? And why is he waving at you so hard?"
Some weirdo, you know. I'm just playing along.
He's just smiling so widely over there.
I don't know what's wrong with that guy, man.
Man, fucking Toreadors, they sniff too much pain or some shit. Okay. Josh, what Zach is experiencing is, of course, a sudden realization of just how small Clan Tremere is. Without Adriana, it's just you and Violet and Estelle, and that's it.
Wow.
Oh wow.
All by yourself.
Pretty much. So, all right. So, the Primogen are down talking. What are you guys doing while this is going on? They're making discussions. They're jockeying for position politically. It's pretty standard. Everything's pretty civil right now. They're following almost the Robert's Rules of Order kind of thing. So go ahead.
Can we hear what they're saying?
Yes. Basically, Donovan, he's making a case. He's like, listen, I have the most experience running a large organization out of anyone here. He points out the others. He points to Polydor. He says, he might have some experience running a business, but I can run a city. And I can run a city better than he can. To which Polydor, in his Minnesota accent, says a few huffy words, and Zelia is sitting there kind of playing with a pencil on the table. Violet is fairly quiet as Donovan and Polydor trade. They're basically verbally sparring. And the Gangrel Primogen, he's basically a tall, pale, painfully thin gentleman with light brown hair and pale green eyes, and he's got really big eyes, and he looks very nervous.
Aw. Wait, which Primogen is that one again?
The Gangrel.
Huh.
Have we met the Gangrel yet?
We've met
No,
a Gangrel.
Oh.
You've met a Gangrel, but not this Gangrel. Well, and actually you met Clara, who is the sheriff.
Okay.
I don't think we've met the Ventru one.
No, he's new because, well, Caroline offed the old one.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she attacked us. That's right.
Okay. Creed's uninterested, by the way. He's probably there, like, texting that girl, just talking about anime, so.
Okay. Awesome. She's like... She's talking... She's basically, talking anime, and she's like, yeah, I really, I don't know. I've had weird dreams since a couple nights ago. Just weird dreams about a woman with no eyes or something. It's bizarre.
Ooh.
When do those nightmares or dreams start? He's typing out when does the dream start?
2 or 3 nights ago, which would be the same night as the occurrence.
Huh. I think Creed will text can I make a group chat with Zach and Christoph and mention this to them.
Okay.
Christoph texts his back. Has anyone else been having any weird dreams?
Creed's
Go ahead.
Oh, Creed responds I don't know. I've only talked to this one human.
I mean, you guys.
Oh. What do we?
Have you?
I thought that would be something you'd know.
Yeah.
No. I'm asking. Do you want your characters to have experienced this or not?
Oh.
I'm giving
yes.
you the leeway here.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll experience it.
Mine already has crazy stuff with Auspex, so why not?
Nice.
Fall asleep and everything, and that's how everyone escaped the happy clappy religious group.
Okay.
Isn't that what happened? We all fell asleep at some point, and
Yes, you all passed out, lost time. It's hard to tell what exactly happened since vampires don't exactly sleep.
true.
So basically you're saying they can still experience this moment, but it's not exactly sleeping. It's
Right.
more of
It's like you die every morning.
okay.
You enter this sort of weird half-life dream world.
It'd be more interesting if at least 2 of us experience it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine extra crazy because Auspex is freaking crazy.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Christoph.
Actually, Christoph, the thing you've noticed since all of that happened is you have to cover all the mirrors. You don't feel comfortable with mirrors near you.
Huh.
You feel like
Interesting.
someone's watching you.
Don't Kristoff and Creed still live together?
Yes?
So Creed has just been noticing him just like plastering things on
Yeah,
the mirror.
Yeah, I guess Creed kind of just like, okay, that's happening.
Does that have to be mirrors or any form of reflection?
It's specifically mirrors.
Oh,
Okay, so basically, Creed has no mirrors. Got it.
Yeah, basically, the three things that bother you most is when Kristoff, when you were walking outside in the neighborhood, the side panels of black SUVs really bothered you. That was the first thing. It made you feel like the mirror, but your phone or things like that don't. The next thing that bothered you was you saw a refrigerator on the curb waiting to be picked up, and you were deathly afraid that the door on that old abandoned refrigerator was going to open.
There be things afoot.
indeed.
Okay, so I'm gonna mention how does this is more for a question for Kristoff. Would Creed actually like would you have told Creed basically?
Yes, definitely. You would have
Yeah.
probably tell
Okay,
him exactly when this was happening.
Okay, then instead of Creed like asking everyone if they felt or like experienced this, I think Creed should like specifically tell Kristoff, "Hey, this is happening to someone else. Kind of happening to someone else in like certain ways."
Well, I haven't seen any eyeless women.
Who is this person
No?
you speak of?
Shit, what was her name again?
That's a beautiful name.
What was her name again? I need to write that down somewhere.
I'm trying to find it.
No one knows.
Yeah, once she says who it
Sorry.
is, I'm writing it down.
Yeah, I had to write Nelson's name down.
I
I have
have
to check every
Erica.
time.
Erica was the name I had.
Erica, got it.
Put it
Okay.
in your thing.
Yeah, it's in my notes.
That's it.
I just put nerd girl name Erica.
All right, so yeah, Erica's told you about this. And so there you are. You're seated there. You're listening to all this.
Zach is taking notes.
Yes, as you take notes, Zach, you hear that Zelia is coming. Zelia suddenly starts speaking, and she's like, "Well, I really don't think that the youngest member of this council should be asking to be the prince. I mean, there are many far more deserving people here." And Donovan gets this smirk on his face. There's a loud report, a gunshot echoes through the room. And Zelia explodes and turns to ash.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
The other Primogen, the Nosferatu, the Tremere, Zach, you sense it as Violet begins chanting some words under her breath. But before she can say the words, you notice little red dots appear on each of the Primogen that isn't Donovan.
How many red dots are there?
3 for each of them.
Would Zach be able to use Auspex and withdraw a sidearm if weapons are allowed in this council, I should ask?
No, nobody is armed in this council.
Damn it.
Although
No.
apparently Donovan really didn't follow the rules.
Well, are there tables in this place attached to the ground, or can you lift them up?
You can lift them up.
Are you gonna flip a table?
Zach is going to, yes, he's going to flip over all the tables that are in the direct line of sight of the dots to slow and hopefully stop the bullet hitting Violet.
But no one else, apparently.
Okay.
That's the one that's important to him.
Look, Zach's only one dude. He can do this. All right.
Actually, Creed's going to like follow and do the same after he notices, and does it for one of the other people, just like randomly one of them.
Okay. The Gangrel or the Toreador are the ones you can reach.
Detorido.
Okay.
Okay, well, Kristoff sees his friends flipping tables in front of him, so I guess he's gonna do it too. He doesn't know why they're doing it.
All right. So for you guys to flip tables.
Oh, God.
Okay. No, this is great. I live for this kind of shit. All right. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna say, a strength plus athletics roll. You can spend a vitae to pump up your strength by 1 die per vitae.
Let's see, where's my stuff?
Since most of you can only spend 1 per round, it'll bump up your strength by 1.
Yeah. How do you
Yeah, I
add
think I'm gonna do
those?
that.
Wait, how do you spin one?
Oh, you just mark off one of your blood pool.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then when you roll, you add +1 to the pool mod.
Okay.
Oh,
+1. What's the
Difficulty?
Difficulty is gonna be 7 because these are trained mercenaries with guns.
Hey, that's pretty good.
yeah.
I got one of them.
But you have a 1, so doesn't that count as 0? Oh, well.
don't know,
No,
honestly.
because it ate the 7, or it got rid of the 8, so he's got 1 success.
Yay.
Okay.
All right, and Josh has 1 success. Okay. So Creed, I need you to roll.
Already did.
Already, yeah, he's
Oh.
got 4.
Yeah, I got 4.
Holy crap! All right, now I've got to roll for each shooter. So give me 1 second.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, do I get to choose who he's covering?
Yes.
I thought, well, yeah.
Who's near him that he can cover?
Hannah, the Toreador Seneschal. Or you could possibly cover either. You could either cover big old Polydor or Pussface, the Nosferatu primogen.
Oh man, I was hoping for the Gangrel. He looked like he'd need it. Oh jeez. Should probably go for the Toreador since that's his thing.
Okay. So you and Creed actually get to pool successes to protect her. All right. So
Oh wait,
first
no,
up-
she's being protected already?
Well, not very well by by you, but quite well by Creed.
Okay, so definitely somebody else.
Yeah, since there's a table already going towards.
Yeah, we don't need to do 2 of them at a time. Sorry, I didn't catch
So
that.
Ventrue or Nosferatu?
Nosferatu.
Okay.
He's got a friend in there.
Okay. So let's see. The first one aiming at Violet. Oh wait. 1 second. Target number greater than 6. All right, there we go. All right, so Violet has taken 1 point of aggravated damage, but fortunately she didn't take the full impact of the phosphorus round. However, Zach, you'll need to make a an intelligence plus science roll.
Ooh, yay!
This is what Zach was born to do.
It really was.
You could just hear the excitement and enthusiasm in his voice.
Loved it.
Loved it too.
Oh, there's science right at the bottom. Right. Pool mod?
Pool mod is just 0 because you don't have chemistry. You don't have chemistry equipment, but you're clever.
And difficulty?
Difficulty is 6 because chemistry doesn't change.
Nice.
Okay, Zach, you deftly you break apart a pen, and somehow you know the exact chemical components of that pen because you got 5 flipping successes, and you managed to put out the phosphorus that's burning in her chest.
Can we just call Zach Guyver?
Pretty much. You just fucking MacGyvered the piss out of that one.
That is awesome.
All right. Now the shooter for Hannah. Okay, shoots, but Creed, you have flipped so many tables and put so many obstacles that the bullet just burns in one of the tables as it whizzed through. So that's good.
Awesome.
Now Kristoff saving plus face.
Oh.
I'll be damned. Okay, Kristoff. You don't flip tables. What you did was you just leapt at Pussface and kind of hugged him to the ground.
That sounds exactly right. I love that.
Perfection.
Why didn't I say that in the first place?
Okay. Alright, so Camden, the gangrel primogen, he takes a shot to the chest and explodes in fire. He was dead.
No.
It
Now
wasn't
Clara, on the other hand, she takes the shot to the chest and grunts, and then just runs completely at Donovan.
Yeah, Creed's actually going to try to run down there as well.
Okay, all right. So Creed's going for Donovan.
Kristoff's
Creed,
just hugging that permission.
Pussface is like, "Come on, kid, let's get out of here."
Smart.
I have to help my friends.
All right, so, Zach, are you helping Violet escape? Estelle and you are going to get Violet the hell out of there.
Yes.
As you're getting Violet squared away and helping her out, Estelle stands up, waves her hands, and points at Donovan. And
Ew.
Donovan's like his skin on his face bubbles up and explodes, and a coppery scent of burning blood and hair
Ew.
just permeates the room. He's shrieking. Okay. Well, that's
That escalated quickly.
well.
I was just going to yell at him.
You shoot the Tremere Primogen, the Tremere are going to use fucking magic on you, and that's how.
That
I don't
makes
blame
sense.
I really don't blame him.
However, oh,
No.
Oh.
Estelle bursts into flames and falls backward as a charred corpse
Oh.
as more of the mercenaries get off rounds. But fortunately, Zach and Violet have escaped.
Yeah, Kristoff is going to get that primogen out of there and then probably run back in.
Of
All
course.
Sorry, who was Estelle again? Which one was
Estelle was the seneschal of your chantry.
Okay.
She was the one that put you in charge of Kristoff.
Oh,
Aw.
I'll miss her.
Is she the one that kept giving Kristoff mean looks?
Yes.
Yeah, I won't miss her. as
Again,
much.
I'm gonna miss her.
All right. So, Creed is headed toward Donovan. Clara is headed toward Donovan. Creed, I need you to roll your dexterity plus athletics.
Okay. Difficulty?
Difficulty's gonna be 6. I'm not gonna make it
Okay.
too bad for you because this is aggravated damage coming in.
I got a success. Okay.
Ooh, you dodge out of the way as a large phosphorus shotgun shell
Okay.
basically burns a hole in the floor
E.
where you would have been.
Whew.
Okay, things are getting hairy and scary here.
Kristoff, after getting that permagate at least to the door, he's definitely gonna run back and try to cover Creed.
Clara has sped over to one of the mercenaries and beheaded him with a single finger.
Ah,
Wow.
I like her.
That's what Fortitude and Protean do for you, kids. Okay, so Donovan, he's not looking too good. Creed, you got him. You're right in front of him. He is stronger than you, but he's down some dice to fight back.
I was gonna have it where Creed, basically, kicks him in the gut since he's on the floor, and screaming at him, what the fuck's he doing?
Okay, roll strength plus brawl.
Strength plus brawl. Difficulty?
4.
4. Awesome. There we go. Never mind.
He soaks it, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? I made your ass."
What the fuck are you doing? You're fucking killing people to try to be prince. What the fuck are you doing? You don't know how fucking horrible this is.
All right, you have a choice. You can keep trying to talk to him, or escape before the remaining mercenaries get shots off at you.
This is exactly why
Screaming
Kristoff was trying to run over there. Just block it with his body.
Yeah, screaming is not worth it.
You could try a roll if it's all right. Use a speech roll. Is it speech or something similar?
Yeah, absolutely. It would
Speech
be,
roll?
Charisma or charisma plus I'm gonna say charisma or manipulation plus subterfuge, maybe, to try to lie to him.
Doing it. Subterfuge. Difficulty?
I'm gonna say 7. He's not happy. You did kick him in the gut.
Yeah. Oh, come on!
Son of a bitch.
That is what I made for! I made him to do this! What the fuck?
And sometimes the dice, they are cruel.
I made him to do this kind of thing! Oh, he was literally made for this.
Oh.
Fuck, okay.
Alright, I will let you do one other thing.
Okay.
Before the mercenaries shoot at you, you could use charisma plus streetwise to try to turn the other Bruja to appeal to their reason. Realize
What's the difficulty?
that this is a war. I'm going to give it a 6.
6? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God.
Wow.
Ah.
That's refreshing.
Yeah, the other Bruja are normally they're pretty down for fisticuffs and shit, but Donovan's gone over the line. I mean, he's like shooting people and administering final death. and these are acts of war between the clans. Okay. All right. As you are about to, Christoph, you are running toward Creed, right?
Yes, trying to cover him.
As the guns are about to go off, suddenly, the two of you find yourselves down in the parking garage with Zach and the injured Violet.
We've been teleported.
Deacon actually smirks. No, my boy, I just picked you up and carried you out.
Oh. Yes, that one power.
This went a little bit more sideways than I foresaw.
First the prince, and now attacking members of the Primogen.
Yes.
This seems to be a conspiracy in some way.
Oh, most
Seems.
definitely.
Well, hopefully if Clara escapes, we can then discuss what's going on. You seem to be missing one of your clan members, aren't you?
Yeah.
He's referring to Adriana.
Oh, yes.
Deacon piles you guys into a black sedan and just peels out of there.
He immediately texts Nelson.
Nelson's like, holy fucking shit.
Good to know you're okay.
1 second, everybody was Game of Thronesing, then it turned into a bad day in Bosnia. WTF.
That's checking out for Violet, making sure she has taken so much damage.
She's
Yeah.
hurt, but she's like, just get me to the chantry. I can hole up there for a few days and heal this off.
And Creed's going to text Erica.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be like very, nonchalant, be like, hey, just out of curiosity, is everything okay over there?
Yeah, why? I mean,
Uh
a couple weirdos came into work, but, homeless guys trying to take a dump in the trash can is pretty normal.
okay, just making sure. I know that seems so weird, but I feel like he needed to just in case.
Zach is
You
actually
okay?
get in contact with Roke and ask to see if there's any CCTV cameras of outside the building to pick up any images of who attacked.
She's like, on it, sir. And okay, so where are you all headed? Deacon's like, we need a safe place to be.
Violet wants to get to the chantry.
Good place as any.
Yeah, I'd feel like that's probably the safest one.
Yeah.
Of course, the problem is you guys are still pretty close to being alive, and Deacon drives like a man who's been dead for a long time. So, after a bunch of hairpin Batman-style turns,
Kristoff was just like holding Creed.
and deeply unsafe maneuvers that you should never, as a living person, attempt. He power slides into a parking space
That's
at the
awesome.
university.
That's awesome.
And when you got a drive of 6, you can do that. Deacon's like, I'm Christoph, I need you to stay with them. Just stay safe. I'm going to contact Hannah, make sure she got out all right. Then I'm going to call for reinforcements.
He nodded quickly.
Zack takes Violet inside the chantry.
Okay. Before Deacon leaves, he grabs Kristoff by the shoulders and kisses his forehead.
Aw.
He smiles brightly at him.
All right, so you guys enter the chantry. You know, this place is still weird, still odd.
I was trying to
but-
drink.
Fortunately, though, the defenses seem to let you in just fine, and Violet's like, Zack, you're in charge while I heal this.
In charge.
She whispers a few words and draws a sigil upon your forehead in her blood.
Ooh.
You're in charge. Take care of the chantry and protect our interests.
I
Have
will-
Rourke email the council. They will not be happy.
I will do that.
Oh, and the vault at the end of the hall, 5575 is the access code. That's where we keep a few of the heavy hitting objects should you need them.
Okay.
She then disappears to her sanctum and seals the door.
Okay. Zack is going to rush down to the lab, inform Brooke as to send an email to the council in Vienna, is it?
Yes, sir. Vienna. Got him on the frequently used list.
He also, as he's leaving towards the vault, he turns back round to Rourke and says, "And as I'm currently in charge, I hereby grant you your freedom, I guess."
Aw.
Aw.
And then runs to the vault.
He just takes off.
Yes.
All right.
Isn't
To
she like
avoid-
chained to that?
Hmm.
Isn't she
Yeah,
like
she is
chained?
chained up. She is chained up. So you granted her freedom, so she's like, ding.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she was chained up. Anyway, he goes and releases the chains before heading back to the vault.
That's pretty funny. You're free and then runs off, but I have chains.
No, actually, I like to think that Zack ran off and then he realized she was chained up. And now I need you to roll Dex plus Athletics, Zack, to avoid the hug she's trying to give you.
You're actually rolling, aren't you?
Yes.
Of course, it's a character for Zack to do that.
Pool mod.
Full mod is 2 because you really don't want this hug. There's going to be feelings and talking, and that's fine.
Difficulty.
Difficulty 6. She's
Okay, you're good. I hope you're
okay.
good.
You managed to dodge down to the vault and like. All right, so Creed, you and Kristoff are upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Kristoff will
Next
happily
thing
hug
you
her.
know, Rourke comes upstairs and she's singing. She's like off tune and completely out of key. She's singing. You know, these are a few of my favorite things.
I don't think I
Aw.
know that song.
I don't either.
What?
Basically, just look up The Sound of Music and.
Oh, you have not seen The Sound of Music?
No.
Oh.
Are Are you okay,
somewhere,
Josh?
somewhere in the back of my mind, my stereotypical queer person thing went off and went, "How can you not have seen musical theater? What happened to you?"
I see. Musicals have been ruined for me in high school, so
That's completely understandable.
It's one of the most basic films on the 100 need to watch list, next to Mary Poppins.
I didn't like Mary Poppins.
I didn't watch it.
I liked Mary Poppins recut as a horror movie. That was kind of fun.
But
And
yeah,
Josh,
my parents weren't into musicals, so I didn't see The Sound of Music.
Mine either.
it's kind of I like The Sound of Music because it's super weird. Because like it's a musical with Nazis, and you're like, what?
Exactly, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what the fuck? This Blitzkrieg is happening, and you motherfuckers are singing. All right. So anyway, she's like, the hills are alive with the sound, and she's just butchering it. And she like runs up and just gives Kristoff the biggest, wettest kiss on the mouth she can, and she's like, "I'm free, I'm free."
Yay! He didn't seem to mind. He just been kissed.
And looks at Creed and goes, "And hello, you wonderful god of chocolate thunder."
Chocolate thunder? You okay? Because you just called me Chocolate Thunder.
Wait, are Beanie Babies still a thing? What, Beanie Babies?
They're. I'm sure you can find them somewhere.
They're expensive.
Oh, they used to be like everywhere.
Hmm.
Maybe pawn
How long
shops.
how long have you been down there?
Well, Estelle got hold of me in late 1998. I mean, I've kept up with a lot of stuff through the internet.
That explains so much. All right. Well, does Kristoff and Creed have anything they have to do?
No.
No,
Zach
not really.
comes back with not only whatever weapons it can attach and a new suit, like John Wick, armed.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, you kit up like John Wick.
Yes.
Wick. You've got you've got two 45 caliber automatic pistols or semi-automatic pistols. You have an Uzi, which, while cool, it fires so many rounds. It's like 20 seconds of looking cool before it runs out.
Well, it's going to throw some weapons to Creed and Donovan and the
Donovan?
other one and
Donovan?
Kristoff.
What?
Creed and Kristoff. That's it.
Oh, Donovan's not
Yeah.
there.
Donovan is the bad guy
Donovan is the one who
Yeah.
shot people, Josh.
who murdered the fuck out of everyone.
Who's the one that dropped us off at the chantry?
Deacon.
Oh, Deacon.
Deacon.
Yes.
He left.
Deacon has left.
He left.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Oh, and he notices Roke and says, he says, "Have you sent that email?"
Yes, sir. I did. I did.
Superb. Right. I
Um,
wouldn't go outside for a bit. Things are getting a little hectic.
Oh,
Sir,
I
can
wanted to show her
actually stay
around.
here?
Me too.
Hmm?
Sir, can I actually stay here? Can I keep working for you?
Aw.
Yes, you're free to come and go as you so
You'll-
wish.
You'll make sure I get vampire blood, right? Because I'm like 43 now, and
Aw.
and I haven't lived outside of here in like 20 years. So you know,
Creed,
I am too youthful for wrinkles, sir.
Yes, we'll help you get blood and whatever else you need. Whatever it is you need, we'll make sure you get it. Set yourself up a bank account. I'll make sure there's enough money in there for you to live.
Yes, sir. And I'll make sure I will. I'm going to get on Amazon and use part of that bank account to pretty up my quarters downstairs.
Oh,
Yes, you do that. You do
Have fun.
that.
Amazon is great.
Sure is.
Zach is going to get in contact with the sheriff. Is she still the sheriff?
Yeah. Well.
She's
yeah.
alive. That is.
Actually, you hear her phone rings, and then she's like, "Yes."
What's happening there? Has the situation been sorted?
The Bruja have fled. Several of the mercenaries are dead.
Right. Okay.
My arm will recover.
Oh,
Good.
she's good at what she does anyway.
Yeah, she needs it.
How long will it take you to recover, and is there anything I can do to help
2
assist?
to 3 nights to grow it back.
Oh, the whole thing's gone.
Oh.
Who?
They tried
else?
to burn me up. Idiots
Who
in my
else?
village tried to burn me up.
Yes, I'm sorry. Who else is a part of the security team of... Sorry, what's the actual term for the sheriff and her
The
department?
sheriff and her hounds. The rest of the hounds, she says, are trying to chase down Donovan, but he managed to escape. He got the hell out of there. Good news though is that the Bruja are now the other Bruja, the ones that Creed talks sense to, are actually trying to get hold of the other clans. And Christoph, your phone is blowing up with messages from Hannah.
Aw.
Oh,
Really
oh,
quick,
sorry.
remind me who Hannah is.
She is the seneschal of your clan.
Right, yes, he's definitely answering them. He would definitely answer them anyway. I just need to make sure I knew who it was.
She's like, her texts are basically, "Are you all right? I was afraid we lost you."
Huh, he seemed to like him a lot.
Well,
He makes sure to tell her that he's perfectly fine and at the Tremors. And ask how she's doing, especially.
My haven has been burned to the ground.
Oh.
I'll require sanctuary somewhere.
Zach.
yes.
Someone important to my clan, their haven is gone.
Right. Since how many members of their clan are left?
He asked that through text.
I'm the only one I know of. Everyone's scattered. It was a terrifying ordeal. Absolutely terrifying.
Okay. Yes, she can come here. We'll
In-
put her in the... Is it the waiting room to get into the chantry?
Yeah.
Whatever yeah.
The
We'll bring
parlor.
her- The parlor. We'll bring her to the parlor.
He texts her back saying that she can come to the
Yes.
Tremere, place.
And there's a knock at the door.
Wow, that was fast.
Outside? Are we in the parlor?
I thought we were in.
I didn't know where we were.
So who's answering the door?
Well, Christoph.
Okay. Standing there, at first it looks like a nondescript guy, mustache, plaid shirt. He looks at you and goes, "I owe you my life, boy."
Oh, it's the Nosferatu person. He smiles really widely at him.
May I step inside?
Zach! He calls back.
He runs back over. Yes, this way to the parlor.
You
I'll go and
basically
get-
see a guy who looks like Nick Offerman standing there.
I need to look that up.
Yeah, let me find it.
Nick. Okay, never mind. If you're gonna do it.
Also, while we're talking, did Ruik send the Rock, whatever, send the images of the CCTV? Did she say anything? I forgot.
Yes, she's sending them.
Okay.
She's working on analyzing them.
While ordering stuff from Amazon. Actually, I should say that he's transferring. What does Zach have in his bank account? I can't remember. Quite a lot.
Zach has an expense account for the clan.
Okay, he transfers. I don't know how much is in there, so about 2 million to Rogue.
Yeah, let's do that. Now, if it was the Ventru, they would expect an itemized bill.
Wait, what's that?
For any expenses paid to clan members. I guess Zach has made Rourke technically a clan member.
No, she's not a
servant at the
vampire.
point.
No, you'll have to make her a vampire first and like give her
that's
vampire
true.
blood.
She's now a
So-
servant and not a slave, though.
Yeah, you can do that though if you really, really want to be her sire.
Oh, Zach is he's doesn't. He's got the ball
Zach
right
does
now.
not have the desire to be a parent.
Zach might get a few cats.
I mean, Rourke is kind of like a cat.
That's true.
I found some string. It's awesome.
Yeah. If anything, I would believe that Kristoff would be the freaking sire for some reason. With
He
their
is-
personalities.
He is the motherly one.
Yeah.
Anyway, this Rick Hoffman character.
Oh yes. I'm about to get the picture up. Just
Okay.
out. This is what face obfuscated.
Kristoff just looks so happy to have the Nosferatu primage in there.
All right. There. That's what he.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, I have a good
As
idea.
opposed to the horrific pussy-eyed creature he actually.
Yes, Zach invites him into the parlor.
Thank you. I appreciate your hospitality. Anything that we can do to help you, my clan is at your disposal, sir.
Thank you.
Ooh, he just made an ally.
Ooh,
He
it's
didn't
a
even
guy
do
that
anything.
comes back on the street to face phosphorus-wielding maniacs who have been paid very well.
And the only one of the people that's left is the Ventru woman.
Wasn't that a man? The
Oh,
Ventru-
man.
Polydor, yeah, he died.
Oh, okay.
They blasted his face off while y'all were protecting the ones you protected.
Who's the one that's coming over now?
Hannah, the Toreador Seneschal,
Yes, the seneschal.
because
What
the
is- what-
Primogene of the Toreador clan just up and ran off to Colorado or something, like the Toreador do.
What does a seneschal do?
The Seneschal is kind of like the second in command of the clan.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So is the seneschal going to be over here too? Actually, while this is happening, Zach is going to run to the fridge and pull out some blood packs because he can't exactly pull out drinks.
All right.
He's such a good host.
He's running around while carrying loads of weapons.
Yes. That's what I love. Is I almost picture him being like the love child of at this moment the love child of John Wick and Martha Stewart.
Kristoff is gonna help him. He sees him like running around like crazy trying to do things.
All right, so Zach, I need you to roll your charisma plus etiquette.
Oh
Well,
dear
I think
lord.
my etiquette is quite high.
It is.
I also have high etiquette. Do I get to roll anything?
I sure don't.
You know what, Christoph? Sure, go for it.
Yay.
Yeah, Creed's out of this one.
Wait, what
He
are
would
our
be
etiquette and what?
Charisma.
Charisma?
well, just charisma. Mm.
What's the pool mod?
Etiquette.
-1 because you're having to do this for a bunch of dead people that are coming over.
Is it also -1 for me?
No, actually for Christoph, because you have the sunniest disposition of any motherfucker in the room. You don't have -1.
Just
You're,
0.
You're like looking to find the best in every situation.
Pretty much.
I think that's one of your weird superpowers.
And difficulty?
Difficulty.
I'm gonna say 6.
Alright, 6 for both of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I only got 1 for some reason. But yay.
You got something.
It's
I got
alright.
2 points.
Zach used up his humaning points for today. But,
I have like 3 in etiquette. What happened?
the dice didn't like that. But anyway, so Hannah shows up. I presume you let her in.
Mhm.
You guys are all kind of sitting around. Hannah is, there's blood packs, and Hannah's like, oh, it's like weird little medical hors d'oeuvres. I like it.
I like Hannah so far. Christoph just looks so happy.
I guess Zach would try and see if there's anyone else that survived the onslaught.
There's
With
also
limited
Nelson. You
contacts.
need to
Oh,
ask if
Nelson.
Nelson's alright. And if he
yeah.
needs somewhere to go.
Yeah, Nelson's like, no, I'm good. I got a place, the sewage treatment plant.
Aw.
Nobody bothers me here.
Aw.
You stay safe.
He asks if he's sure.
I'm pretty sure. Everything seems good. I'll see what I can find out here. Creed, you get a text from Donovan.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay.
And he kicked him earlier.
Yeah, I kicked him pretty
Uh,
badly.
the text just says, "You're dead, motherfucker."
Oh.
He's gonna like mention this to everyone.
Rook, what are the security conditions of this place?
Oh, anybody who tries to get on the property is eaten by the lawn.
Double the lawn munching.
Well, sir, that's a little bit above my pay grade. It's something that only somebody who knows, she wiggles her fingers. Only somebody who knows the bougie stuff can do.
Oh, hi, Chad. Hi,
mean,
Chad. Nice to see you.
Oh, hi, Chad.
Hello.
Maybe you could do some of the bibbity bobbity boo, sir?
I don't think he knows very much magic. We hadn't seen him use, like, any.
Wait, I've got thaumaturgy in my disciplines, but I haven't done anything with it.
It would be an intelligence plus, or a wits plus occult roll.
Ooh, okay. Okay, wits plus occult. I'll go with that.
Okay.
Now, I would be awful at that.
Spend a willpower. That powers it, so you can't use willpower to get an auto success. All right, and spend a vitae as you. Why do I picture Zach pulling out a book and going, "This can't be that hard"? Zach, please roll wits plus occult.
You said Vitae. What's Vitae?
Blood point.
Yeah,
I'm
just
sorry.
take away one of the blood points.
I'm speaking Latin tonight. Leave me alone.
Okay, what's the pool mod?
The pool mod is 0.
And difficulty?
6.
Yay!
Woo!
Nice.
Okay.
Fucking nice.
Zach speaks some words in a tongue that was ancient when Atlantis sunk beneath the waves. Feel the sound of things that should not be scratching against the walls of reality. And after that, everything seems kind of okay. Though you do notice Pussface and Hannah are hugging each other after this. They kind of look at each other. Excuse me.
Alex.
I love
turns
them.
to- Alex. Zach turns to everyone, raises an eyebrow, and says, "Achievement unlocked."
He puts a thumbs up while he's there and scared.
Kristoff was hugging Rook because he just saw hugging, so he thought that was the thing to do.
Aw.
And actually, Hannah leans into Creed and goes, "Did you know these guys could actually do fucking magic?"
No, I did not.
I just assumed it was just some weird pretentious shit they talked about. You know, like the Freemasons or some crap. I mean, this is next level shit.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, just
Zach runs
just
back.
a moment of existential terror. I'll be fine.
Zach runs back to the vault and gets some more weapons for the new arrivals.
Okay, Pussface messes about with the gun you give him, and he cocks it, disassembles it, reassembles it, does everything. He's like, "This'll do." And Hannah picks it up as though you've just handed her a dead rat.
I'll take that back.
Probably for the best.
Perhaps a weapon with a bit more finesse.
I'll go and see if we've got any rapiers.
No. What? Hi, I'm a dance choreographer. I don't know nothing about sticking weapons in anybody.
Oh, would you like if we taught you?
Have you pole danced before?
No.
I was going to say a staff might be useful, but never
I'm a
mind.
classically trained ballerina. I am not a stripper.
Very well, no weapons for you. Right.
All Kristoff
goes-
has is his pocket knife.
Zach,
Actually, Zach, you've cleaned out the armor. You've got one firearm left. And the other thing you found down there is a big glob of wax with a seal on it.
Rook, what's this?
Let me take a look and see what that is. She starts thumbing. She looks at her tablet and starts thumbing through. Oh, it is a that's weird. A waxen poetica. Apparently, you can wash some blood over it and throw it at someone, and terrible things happen.
Zach is twitching his nose. He's not sure if that is a good idea.
It will turn a vampire to ashes.
I don't think even a vampire wearing a hazmat suit might be protected from this if we were to use it.
According to Estelle's notes, it was used to burn through the mail of what is, I don't know that word, crusaders.
Oh dear. Right. We will leave it in here for now. Worst case scenario, we'll put it out. It'll
Yes,
have
sir.
to be sorted separately into small containers if we are to use.
Oh no, you can only use the tablet once.
Right, that's fine.
You also find a bundle of sticks.
Why do we have sticks?
Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. Estelle used it on a guy. It is a splinter servant. When you untie it, it becomes an animated swarm of sticks that will seek out the heart of whoever you target it at.
Can I have that?
I kind of want it.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, so
Sir, the council looks very, very dimly on giving people outside of the Tremere access to these items.
Then we will have to make sure that no one outside of this clan may have them. Seal the vault.
Okay, I'm
Very
fine
good.
with that.
damn. So I have Creed actually talk to some of the brew house that he kind of like convinced
Mm-hmm.
to like help and tell him, hey, Deacon is seeking for my head.
Oh, Donovan?
Oh, Donovan, I meant, why you say Deacon?
You and
If
Josh
Deacon
both,
held
I
your
swear.
head, it would be gone.
Exactly, it was been gone. But yeah, so he's like, yeah, Donovan's after my ass or whatever he wants to say.
Okay, most of the Bruja are like, sounds like family trouble to me. I'm sorry. Carlo, who's a fairly good guy. He's a young vampire like you. He's like, I'll help.
Oh.
Awesome. All right. So he tells Zach about like someone wanting to help us, and it's like, yeah, can they come over here?
Zach walks over. Yeah, he leans by Creed. Yes.
So like he'd come over.
Yes, he's come over.
Okay. Also, they give us like an address and says, yeah, can you come over here?
All right, so just a little bit later, a guy in a Jeep pulls up, gets out, starts to step on the lawn.
Oh shit.
Someone better warn him about the lawn. Or like,
Um,
tell the lawn to turn off for a second.
Tell the lawn to turn off.
Zach is going to pull out. Is there a screen by the door for the CCTV cameras outside?
Yes.
Zach is going to look on the screen.
Guy is getting ready to walk onto the lawn and cross to the porch.
I wonder if somebody can like walk out and carry him over the lawn.
Can he tell who it is?
Hispanic dude, young guy, looks to be maybe in his early 20s.
Is there some kind of what do you call it? A tannoy system. Speak
Say
to
again?
him. Is there some kind of tannoy system Zach can call to him from?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So yes. Who are you, sir?
Carlo? Weird English voice coming out of the bush.
Wait, is that my thing?
Huh?
Who's Carlo? Wait, sorry, now this is me asking out of character. Who the hell is Carlo?
Carlo is the one guy that Creed found that would actually have his back.
Yeah, it's the Bruja that's coming to help.
I'm looking for Creed.
Oh yes, right. Zach opens the door and can he wave a hand and stop the grass from eating?
As long as the guy's been invited in, the grass won't eat him.
Okay. Yes, then.
Do
Zach
we know
invites him
this?
None of you do. Zach does.
Oh, okay.
He starts walking across, and you hear Hannah and Pussface talking. He's not being eaten. Yeah, I knew it was a metaphor, some kind of bullshit.
Rude. Yeah, so he guides Carlos in and seals the door, and he leads him to the parlor.
All right. So Carlo's like, "Hey Creed, how you doing?"
Horrible.
Yeah, I hear there was some bullshit tonight.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately,
Massive.
I was doing some business.
Kind of good you're not there. You weren't there.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you have any other like weapons by chance?
No.
He reaches into his. Actually, Carlo reaches into his duffel bag and he pulls out a mace.
Oh.
That works.
Interesting. Wait, Zach only cleared out the main vault, so that means there's a smaller vault for handheld firearms and melee weapons.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Give Creed a melee weapon.
Would it be helpful for Kristoff to
wait.
get a bigger knife? Or would it do absolutely nothing to rolls?
Depends on what you're stabbing.
Huh.
Yeah, a melee weapon would be good.
Zach goes and gets him some kind of modern version of a gladius. It's sort of in between a sword and a dagger.
Yeah, you can get him a gladius.
Wait,
Yeah,
get,
that is now.
get who? Okay, never mind.
Christoph, he hands you a gladius. It's
Okay.
like a Roman short sword.
It's just like holding it and kind of turning it to the sides.
Carlo's like, holy shit, that's awesome. That's some Bronze Age shit right there.
This will certainly stab people.
Get some... Hang on.
Hell yeah. Roman soldiers carried that shit.
Excuse me.
Gonna need to find a holster for this.
It's called a scabbard.
Wouldn't it come with one anyway?
It did.
Oh, okay. I,
But yeah, Carlo's like, I'm happy to help you, Creed. I mean, you learn a thing or two about bravery when you played as much Dungeons and Dragons as I have.
oh, yay.
Okay. D&D. Okay.
Suddenly you feel a lot less secure about the fact Carlo has your back.
Yeah. Like, and then, like, he's thinking to himself, probably be the first one to die.
Hey, Kristoff isn't much better.
At least you are able to do, like, you're not like, oh, I'm brave because I play D&D.
Well,
Oh, that.
Yeah, that's a modern gladius.
That looks cool, actually.
It is a very cool weapon.
It's actually a gladius machete, but...
oh, I like that.
yeah,
Sorry, I just
there we
noticed
go.
it.
That's super cool looking.
Yeah, I very much enjoy that. I'm keeping that.
But anyway, yes. Zach's wondering what else he can do if there's people shooting with the mercenaries. He's not sure what to do. However, he goes to Rook, who is probably already decorating her room, and asks
Aw.
her to...
Yeah,
Wow,
she-
Amazon is fast.
and asks her to patch into a lot of the emergency service phone lines and information areas to see what if there's any pinpointing in what do you call it? Information about what's been going on. With
Oh yeah, sure. And then, Creed, you get a call from Leonard.
Okay. So he picks up and she's like, hello?
Hey, where you at?
Who's
place.
Leonard again?
Leonard's the werewolf.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
A place? Why do you need to know?
I thought we were supposed to meet up later tonight.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, okay, okay,
I mean, you sound pretty bad. What the hell's happened?
my sire wants to kill me.
Your tire wants to kill you?
Okay, a guy that is a horrible father wants to kill me.
Oh. Goddamn. I just stepped in some abusive daddy issues.
Don't take that too literally. Hey, one sec, I'll call you back, okay?
No, hang on. Vampires have daddies?
Would you like me to help?
We can talk about this later.
I can explain it to him.
Yeah, here, explain it to him. And he kind of like tosses his phone over to Christoph, and he goes to Sag. He's just like, so I have a friend that I need to meet up with, but I don't want to bring him here.
And Kristoff's on the phone over there. Okay, so, a sire is the thing that turns somebody into a vampire. And they call the person they turned a child.
Mm-hmm.
And Creed's just killed a bunch of our leaders and is wanting to kill him as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
So, okay. So we have neat little names for what everybody is. So sires and primitives, or what did you say?
Oh, Primogen.
Primogen. What the fuck kind of a word is that?
I haven't looked up the definition yet, honestly.
So do y'all have like a guidebook that helps you keep track of all these terms?
Probably somewhere, but our sires usually just tell us.
Oh.
Anyhow, so Creed is going to go and talk to Zach. And like,
Okay.
So yeah, he's like, okay, I need someone to meet with. This is kind of important, but I don't want to bring him here. Wait, who killed all the... Deacon did. Deacon. No, Donovan.
It's freaking not Deacon.
Sorry, it's these. Donovan did.
Deacon's the good one.
I know, I realized. Donovan did.
You're the one who made him.
I know, but for some reason it's just like, I forget his name because he's a horrible person. I don't want to remember that.
You made him
Something
a
like I
horrible
don't want to kill
person.
me.
And then, of course, you know...
I made him too horrible. That's what happened.
It's a shame that Chad could come in now, couldn't he? Because I'm curious as to what his character would do.
I think he's at work and can't.
Yeah, he's probably just listening in.
Yeah, I said he could listen.
Who is the sire of Chad's clan? Chad's character's clan.
Oh, Chad's character's sire was Bartholomew, who was the Primogen. And then there was, then after y'all got rid of Bartholomew, what happens next is, is Polydor comes and takes over as they elect him, and now of course Creed has opened, or Creed's sire has opened the job again.
Ah. Right. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, he's no, we're not bringing your friend here, not unless he's somehow related to the situation.
Not related at all. That's why I said not here.
Right. Is it just take someone with you to meet him? Meet him close by, so we have a way to protect you if we need to.
Yeah, I could do that. Who should I bring?
Creed, you get a text from Erica.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
gosh.
Kristoff's on his phone.
Okay, a text. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're talking Leonard Zeroff. The text comes in from someone named Erica, Kristoff, and she's like, couple of guys in like a big car keep driving by the frozen yogurt shop. What's up with that?
Oh, one moment. One of Creed's friends seems to be in danger.
Leonard's like, uh-huh. Take your time.
I need to give the phone back to Creed now.
Sure.
Gives it back to Creed.
Thanks. He puts it in his phone. Hey, I'll call you back, and then hangs up just right away. And he looks at his phone and like reads the text, and it's like, "Where's the frozen road?" Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
you know where she works.
Yeah.
It's about 2 miles from where you are right now.
That's not that bad. Okay. Hey, Zach, do you have like a car I could borrow?
Yes, but I don't think it's the best thing to do to go out at the moment. But I do have an idea. Zach speed dials the private detective and asks him to see what he can find out at the frozen yogurt place.
Hi there. I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida right now, man.
Oh.
Well,
That's. Oh, right. Sorry about that.
well.
I mean, hell, I can be on the next flight back. You pay me enough.
How much?
$6,000.
He sends over the money.
All right. Well, I will grab the next flight, and I'll be there in about 3 hours.
Glorious. Thank you. He puts the phone down and he goes to Rook and asks if she's found out anything over the police chatter.
No, sir. It's actually a fairly quiet night right now. Or at least nobody's reported any gunplay.
What about anything that someone might call about and call a supernatural incident that might get ripped off as a waste of police time?
There's a chupacabra in my garbage. In Cascade Heights. And then there's a report of a Mothman.
Are there Mothmen?
And, yeah, I think that's about it.
Right. We can't rely on anything. Okay. You want to go to the frozen yogurt factory to save your friend?
Yeah. At least see what's going on, if anything.
Do you think we'd be putting her in danger if we went over there?
That's a good question as well.
It may be a trap that Donovan is trying to...
Roll wits plus streetwise, sir. You get +3 on the pool mod because you know this shit.
Wait, who?
Creed, roll wits plus street.
Oh, I didn't realize it was me.
No
Okay, what's plus streetwise? You said
Three
three
in the pool mod.
You get +3 in the pool mod.
and difficulty.
6.
Okay. Okay.
You know exactly what this shit is. They're going to go by 4 more times, and then they're going to spray that whole place with lead because Donovan knows that you know somebody there.
Okay. So Creed's like, we gotta go right this second. And then he texts her. How many times have they been around again?
3 times now, just now.
Yeah, we gotta go now.
Right.
So
Okay, we need a team.
Kristoff slowly raising his hand.
fine, you come. Who else? Do we need one more person?
I have to stay and look after the chantry.
Yeah, I know. Kristoff, do you think you can handle this with
Pussface
me?
is like, I'll go.
Pussface, okay, let's go. And he's just like grabbing them and like yanking.
Why don't you have your friend meet you there? Leonard or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
That would be a really good idea.
that's actually a really big idea. So,
Also, hang on. Rook, do we have any armored cars of sorts?
No, sir, not on demand. I could order one.
No, too long, too long. What's the strongest form of body on the cars we have?
Pussface is like, how much time we got?
how much time do we got?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
and it's like a
Yeah,
couple
okay,
miles
we got
away.
5. Yeah, we got like 5 minutes.
Well, looks like we're just gonna have to go in there.
Right, take whichever car you find.
All right. So Creed's like grabbing them and just pulling them.
Carlo's
Shoving them
like,
into the
I'll
first-
come with you, my liege.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. And he's just like trying to get these people.
Okay.
He's telling them, okay, go into that car. First car he sees, picks up keys.
Actually, you heard them into the van that Pussface came in, which is like an old 1970s van.
Okay.
This one, of course, has a stylistic picture of a guy with a bloody axe on the side of it,
Oh dear lord.
like a medieval landscape kind of thing.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
And the inside has like all the shag carpeting.
Kristoff is feeling it. Ooh.
So I say Creed drives because he knows how to drive dangerous and fast. So
Right,
he,
so Creed, you don't even have to roll to get there. You arrive.
yeah. Okay.
You've texted Leonard, right?
Yes. Before leaving.
All right. Leonard is there when you get there. He's eating a frozen yogurt cone. He's got his cowboy hat pulled down low. Wearing like a wife beater shirt, shows off his muscles. He's like, so what are you guys supposed to be?
He's seen Kristoff before.
No, I know, but you're carrying a gladius,
Yeah. Oh.
and Carlo has a mace, and everybody has bulges in their under their shirts where they're carrying guns at this stage.
Yep. So Creed's just like, don't worry about it. He goes into the building and it's just like, Erica, let's go right now.
Okay.
Come on.
Dan, I gotta go.
Of course,
Don't worry
Kristoff
about it.
is talking to the werewolf. Yeah, dangerous things are happening, so we're armed.
Like you're making a grand romantic gesture, and then she gets outside and sees like the strange cast of people standing there.
Hey, get in the car. Or van.
And it's weird, and it smells like pizza.
Who cares?
fuck?
Let's go. Let's go. I'm saving you here. Let's go.
Two.
Wait, what?
Leonard's asking, do I get in the van too? I mean,
Yes, get in.
Yeah, you called him here.
Like
okay.
everyone gets in.
Why the fuck not? Just as you pull away in the Molly Hatchet album cover van, you hear the horrible sounds of automatic weapons fire and shattering glass and screams.
I think
Erica's
we
like,
should have warned
"Holy
people."
fuck!
This is what we're saving you from.
Why are you saving me from this? Why are those people doing this? What is going on?"
Oh man, I can't explain this to you though.
Leonard is still got his ice cream cone. Go on, Creed, explain it to her.
No, he like goes over and like whispers into Leonard's ear. She's a human. Like she's mortal.
Oh. She ain't supposed to know.
No.
You ain't supposed to tell her stuff.
He just shakes his head like, no.
That's fucked up, man.
I can't help it.
You know, I love these chocolate cones with the gummy bears on. They are the best.
Oh, this fucker.
I used to love those.
Oh, you can't eat this, huh?
No.
It is creamy and delicious.
So,
Wait, why can't you eat those?
Lactose intolerance, technically.
That sucks. My sister's lactose intolerant. You guys are like friends?
yeah, these are my friends. Everyone introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Christoph.
That's Christoph, and I'm Jim.
I was expecting him to say Keith for some reason.
And then,
Can Zach ring up Creed?
yes, sure, why not? Everyone's having a merry round of introductions.
Okay, so Zach is calling Creed. I don't know what kind of music he has for Zach.
Probably something very sinister.
Yeah, it's like the theme, like the freaking what is it? You know those the organ you play.
I was
Oh,
actually
yeah.
reading the theme to The Omen, the movie about like Satan's kid on Earth.
Oh yeah.
I
Not the
hadn't-
Satanas one.
I hadn't seen that either.
Okay, it's the song's called Ave Satanas, and it suits Zach. Actually.
Okay, so we'll go with that. And it's just like, Zach, what's up?
Okay, so we've heard on police radio that there's been an incident at the yogurt factory. Were you able to get your friend out in time?
Yeah, we got her.
Superb. Where are you going to go?
I have no clue.
Do you have any
Oh.
safe houses that I'm sorry, Chad, I never remember your character name.
Caroline.
Caroline.
Caroline, that's it. Do you have any safe houses that you've used that Caroline has given you keys to?
Well, there's Christoph and Creed's house that she gave him.
Yeah, we could go there.
Go there.
It's a very nice place.
Yeah. Okay, so then we go to our place and just like have everyone kind of just like relax in there. And
Jim is like, nice place, roomy.
yeah, it's pretty nice. Hey,
I prefer
Christoph, can I talk to
smaller.
you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. He just kind of like drags him to whatever place. Like, I guess they're like one of their rooms. And it's just like, is there like, would there be a problem if we did like tell Erica and like have her like never say anything about it?
Well, it is technically against the rules. I think we could turn her into a ghoul. Is that not against the rules? I think you need permission for that. I'm not really sure.
Well, considering anybody you'd ask permission from is either dead or trying to murder you.
Yeah, it's like we can't do that. So,
There is someone currently in charge. It might not.
I mean, yeah, there's Pussface, there's Hannah, there's they're in charge as well. There's Zach.
Creed like screams out to Pussface like, "Come here!" Pussface, come here.
She might think he was just insulting him.
I know, huh? Okay. Would you have a problem with us turning that girl into a ghoul?
Son, to be honest, at this stage, all hell's breaking loose. So you do what you want. Turn her into a ghoul, make her a vampire. I really could care less.
I think I'll make her into. Actually, okay. So this is our character. Something that I want to admit about Creed.
Mm-hmm.
That Creed really, really does trust Erica, and he does feel like close to her. Outside of being an enemy fan and stuff like that. But like as a person, he really likes her.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking is that he just does a vampire thing for her.
Okay, you want to embrace Erica.
I think embracing her would be really good just because of how Creed feels about her.
I wonder if she'd want to be a Bruja, though. They have, like, one of most of them in there right now.
I know, but I think
she doesn't know vampires even fucking exist, or what a Bruja is,
she'll be fine.
I figured they'd explain it.
So, this is actually kind of cool. Okay, so, he calls Erica. It's like, "Hey, Erica, come here."
Yeah?
How does the embracing thing work, actually? I don't know.
You have to drain her to the point of death, and then give her a few drops of your blood.
Okay.
And isn't
So
there,
you
like,
know
a
that?
success rate thing to it?
Is
It
there?
depends. Not usually.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, Creed's gonna be like, you know that thing you've been doing, right?
She looks a little embarrassed because Kristoff's there. Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. Now, we're gonna do that again. Kristoff will leave and, whatever. But
Oh.
I need you to trust me on this one.
All right, I do.
Okay.
Kristoff
Kristoff,
does
do you
leave it.
So yeah. Okay. Okay. And then he's kind of like embarrassed about it because of the fact that, this is his first time embracing someone and it'll probably be the only time he does.
Oh, it's his best time.
Yeah. So so he goes ahead and does it.
Okay. All right, so you drain her to the point of death, and she's like, "I don't feel so good. It's not like before."
All right. He's like, "It's okay," and you're kind of like paying her back, I guess, in a way. She's like, "It's okay," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then continues and gives her a little bit of his blood.
Okay. After you do this, Kristoff, you who have very acute senses, notice the horrible smell as her body evacuates its last meal. And she kind of coughs and shrieks on the floor for a moment, and then sits up and is like, "Oh God, I'm so thirsty. Do you have any water?"
Is Leonard still eating his frozen yogurt?
No, Leonard finished the frozen yogurt, and he's like going through the pantry, and he's like, "Oh shit, yeah. I know you motherfuckers don't eat, but vanilla wafers, my favorite."
You can have all of them. By the way, he probably
shit,
has
Sherlock.
really... he probably has really good sense of smell as well. Kristoff right now is on the other side of the area.
somebody die in there?
Technically,
kinda.
yes.
Kinda, yeah. Okay, would you happen to have like blood in the fridge for whatever reason?
Probably
You know what?
not.
Spend a
Probably not.
willpower point, I'll let you.
Okay, I can do
Oh.
that. Temple one, whatever.
Yeah, temporary willpower point.
Okay, then yeah, we'll do that.
All right, so you feed her, and she's like, "What did I just drink? It was so good. It was like the best thing I've ever had."
That was blood.
She slaps her arm. No way.
Mhm. Okay, let me
I'm a
explain.
fucking vampire?
Yes,
I
actually.
knew you were a goddamn vampire.
What?
Well, you kept biting my neck, and it felt really good. I mean, it didn't feel like anybody poked me with anything like fake fangs or something, and I'd feel tired. And then we go for sushi, and you'd never eat your sushi. Goddamn
How-
vampire.
How the fuck did he know this?
Okay. She's taking this very well.
Yeah, I had a feeling she would like this. Honestly. Okay, now I can explain everything to you.
Okay, she
it's-
starts listening intently.
Yeah, so explains everything and ends with, "My sire wants to kill me."
Shit, that's heavy.
Very. Because I kicked him in the gut horribly.
Damn, that seems excessive. I mean, I've been kicked in the gut by my brother, and I didn't try to shoot him.
Yeah. Yeah. There was more to it. There was a lot more to it.
Damn. So is it always this exciting?
That you can say that. Welcome to Vampirehood.
All right, as you're having that moment with her, Christoph, as Leonard walks up to you and goes, "Hey, boy.
Oh.
You got $2 on you?"
Oh gosh.
Oh, probably, yes. Checks in his pocket. Just, like, hands
I'm
him.
gonna go down to the corner store over here, get some Dr. Pepper to wash this down.
He nods. He seemed perfectly fine with that.
Can I get anybody anything, or is everybody here dead?
The rest of us are dead.
All right, every motherfucker's dead. More for me.
He literally just said, "Hey, give me $2 so I can go get a drink." Like, that cheap motherfucker. After he bought ice cream too.
Well, they did take him to their extremely nice-looking house, so they probably thought that they're loaded.
True.
Actually, he comes
Well, they
back
are
having
loaded.
heard your entire conversation, holding a Dr. Pepper. He's like, I can hear too, as well as smell. Incidentally, get your girlfriend in the damn shower.
I don't want to be rude, but please.
Go to the shower. I'll
Yes,
show you
sir.
where it is.
Weren't they in the bathroom just now?
No,
thought they
they're
were
in
there.
the bedroom.
Okay, different room.
Gonna have to spray that.
You probably need to change the sheets too.
Probably.
Anyway,
Gotta do a lot.
Leonard's like, "So we vampirizing everybody tonight?"
Apparently.
Well, just her because she was in danger.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think that was the last thing we could do.
So turning her into a blood-addicted serial killer for the rest of forever is a way to save her. Got it.
She seems happy about it.
There's more to that. But yeah.
I had a cousin who was real happy to get heroin. Didn't mean it was good for him.
Well, touche.
That is a good point, yes.
Touche. There's still more to it.
I'm sure there is. So who's wanting to ice you, little man?
Oh,
I thought
My
Kristoff
side?
explained that.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but all I know is it's Creed's sire. Who the fuck is
Oh.
Creed's sire?
Oh.
You know of a Donovan Williams?
I don't know him, but you know, ain't ever stopped me from killing somebody I didn't know.
True, true. So yeah, that guy. He is really out for me.
Mm. He's a bad man, huh?
Very. Hate that man with a passion. Like
So
a
you
dying
know any
passion.
movers and shakers in your little community?
Movers and shakers.
Important people.
Yeah. I know a few people.
Might be able to help you out if you can help me out.
How so?
Wait a minute. You want to send me after Mr. Badass Vampire who, quote, killed everybody tonight? I think it's going to be a fairly substantial favor. It's going to be way more than, hey, can you help me move this weekend? It's going to be a lot more than that.
Well, tell me what it is.
I don't know. Mutual protection agreement? Territory in the city?
That sounds good to me.
I got to talk to my people.
Okay, how about this? Okay, so how about this? You talk to your people and so on. We can talk about this and so on and so forth, and we agree with mutual protection and like a little bit of territory.
Would Pussface say anything to Leonard's comment?
He is one of the important ones.
Actually, Pussface, he's kind of like sitting there, just watching and listening.
No fucks given.
None.
Actually, if you know the Nosferatu like you've gotten to know them, you know he's waiting and gathering information to see which side's going to be more successful.
Ah.
True.
Everybody seems to be on about the same side here. And having a werewolf on our side is a really good thing, I would imagine.
Yeah, having a werewolf is amazing.
All right, so we're gonna leave at this point.
Ooh.
Right, I should probably put that Erica
has just been turned. I'll work up her character sheet for next time. Leonard is about to get his pack involved.
Ooh.
Man, I got a lot of notes here.
Then, of course, Donovan. He's still got some stuff he's going to try to do.
Oh, yeah.
Do we get to put points in allies?
I was actually going to give out points in allies.
Ooh.
Yes, Chad, the shit is about to go down.
You're going to go way down.
True words were never spoken, my friend. All right, so in allies, everybody gets well, actually it's right now it's just Creed. Creed gets 2 points in allies.
I'm trying to find allies. I forgot where it was.
It's under backgrounds. You have to write it in, most likely.
Oh, okay.
But wouldn't I get like a point in Nosferatu for saving their primogen?
Yeah. Oh no, actually 3 points for him. Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Wait, for me?
Yeah, you would because he's a primogen.
3 more points than what I have, or 3 points in general?
How many points do you have already?
I have 1, and that's just for like the Tremere.
How many?
I have 1.
Okay, no, you get 3 more points.
Ooh.
Nice.
I have so many peoples. Awesome.
And I will work on the story of what's happened in Caroline's absence. And, of course, next time we're going to kind of start. If Freya can make it, we're going to start with where the fuck is Adriana?
Right.
I wonder if Adriana will be a bit jealous Zach is currently in charge.
I know, right?
I know,
If you weren't here and she was, it'd probably be the other way around.
That's right.
No, actually, depending on the events of next week, we'll see how well Adriana comes through her absence.
Would I get points for allies? Actually, I've only got 1 point in allies. Could I add the not mercenary, the private eye as an ally?
Yes, you can get 1 more dot in that, and you get clan status 3.
Oh, oh.
He's also helping to house like the Nosferatu and the Toreador.
Yeah,
Peoples.
but you Pussface owes you a life debt.
Ah,
That's true.
And Josh is just taken Estelle's place. So
okay, yeah.
How about experience points?
experience points. I'm gonna give everybody 3. You all played really well.
6.
Mm,
Oh, I
I
have
have
16.
12.
I
Yay.
have 9.
I'm probably
Oh yeah, I
gonna
forgot to use
put
them.
something in this. I don't know what though.
What can I do with 16 experience points again?
16 experience points. There's a lot, and I think somewhere further in the way back there is a picture of how much the experience points costs are.
I think it's in.
It's it was
No,
in the
that's
regular
treasure.
chat, so it's not. Like, we need
It's
to put
probably
that.
1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Let me try to dig out the ferret out the proper page in the Vampire 20th anniversary.
We need to put this information on like in one of these categories.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I was about to make one after I find it. Is that it? No. Oh, no, I wanted.
Okay, cool. Chad had a screenshot of it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wait, where?
He's posting it.
While I was posting it, what did you say the actual name of that song? My what
Oh, okay, awesome.
Reed would have as my income.
Hang on.
Said it
Oh,
was
that
by
is
the
tiny on my
I'll-
screen. There we go.
Satanus, as in Satan.
Ah.
Hail
You
Satan.
guys can rename it whatever you want.
Omen.
So cool.
Let's see. Current reading time is 5 for that one.
New abilities. New cog.
Actually,
Hmm.
might be able to put it
So,
up
Aspects
on
2.
Roll20.
Right. Okay, so that would take 10 for another point in aspects.
Yes. All right, and here's the music that I thought of as the ringtone for Zach.
Oh, I just found it as well.
Oh, you're playing thing.
Oh, you've sent for it in the actual.
And it is basic. I forget who wrote it. It was written for the movie The Omen.
Okay.
And so it's pretty fun.
So now I have even more aspects.
How many do you have now?
I have 3.
Holy crap. Okay, now you can pick up objects and read where they've been.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Could we stick this guide into points guide into the character sheet section?
Actually, they've posted on the oh goodness, the Discord as EXP stuff.
Hmm.
Ooh, the next
All
one
right,
I
put a
get
little bit more in
telepathy.
charisma. Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right, I put one more in charisma. which is awesome. Maybe I could put one in perception too.
And Zach got to do scary thaumaturgy shit.
Yeah. I need to build up thaumaturgy.
Yeah, basically what Estelle did was she boiled the blood in Donovan's body.
Okay, I think I'm done with my changes. I added to charisma and perception.
Awesome.
Perception really needed something more because I
Oh, I
only have
could-
one.
All I could do was Auspex. My perception is really high, but I have Auspex, so it kind of cancels out.
No, actually, perception can help your aspects.
Oh, good, because that's like one of the highest things I have.
What? How high is it?
Perception I have 4 in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, literally double what I have. I could put another point in there though if I really wanted to.
I've just never gotten to use perception.
All my stuff's been going in some knowledges and yeah, mainly abilities.
Pretty much
I'm actually
everything.
gonna go with perception.
Everything I've been doing has been putting in like disciplines.
Yeah, I should work on disciplines.
Yeah, I should too.
And then later there are different paths of thaumaturgy you can get, which are pretty fun.
I think I'm gonna get another point in presence next time.
You know what Creed needs? Creed needs another dot. He needs a dot in potence. Because an
That's probably
automatic
true.
strength success is always fun. And like with one dot, you can swing a mail, like rip up one of those big mailboxes and hit somebody with it.
So, what exactly is a ghoul?
That's true.
What exactly is what?
A ghoul.
A ghoul is a human who has been fed vampire blood. This restricts the aging process and basically grants them maybe a dot or two in a discipline.
Okay, so vampire light.
Mm-hmm. They can go out during the day and still have children and stuff. As opposed to vampires who cannot.
Yeah, I'm thinking Zach might turn Rourke into a ghoul.
That's probably okay.
She's actually
yeah.
already a ghoul.
She is already a ghoul.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Never mind.
She's
And
been a
basically,
ghoul.
ghouls, if they've been ghouls long enough, they're kind of stuck with their vampire masters because if they leave, then the aging process starts to catch up to them.
Would Zach have to give her his blood then?
If you give her your blood, then after 3 times, she's like hopelessly in love with you. She's bloodbound to you.
Probably don't want that.
However, with thaumaturgy, you can remove a lot of your. You can use your blood and then give it to her without the blood bond being in place. Although vampires have been known to enslave each other with blood bonds, so. Then when you get like 3 dots in thaumaturgy, you can literally suck blood out of somebody from across the room.
Or just pull it out with an invisible string.
Just imagine you open your mouth and blood shoots out of their body into your mouth.
Zach might be coming mad with power.
Well, and then there's like the paths of like lure of flames. That's a path of thaumaturgy where you can literally you can start small fires that won't burn you but will burn everything else. Then they get bigger and bigger and bigger until finally you can throw a rain of fire on someone. Then there's path of technomancy where you can like mess with technology.
Yeah.
And of course,
Sorry.
if you want to go really awful, you could go the path of infernalism. Hey kids, let's see what comes up from hell this week.
And now Kristoff can just see more crazy things.
Exactly.
I'll have to decide what I want with my thaumaturgy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
fun discipline.
I mean, I've only got 1 dot in thaumaturgy.
Well, you can
Alright, I
use-
think.
you can do rituals.
Like growing the grass.
Well, no, actually, what that is it's a thing that I adapted from Vampire the Requiem, called Maw of the Morrigan, and basically, as you step on the ground, a weird grinding mouth opens up and literally just pulls them down, juicing them.
Lovely.
So, yeah, I take a little bit from Vampire the Requiem because they had cool things, like there was a sorcery that they could use where they could cast it on someone, and if the person told a lie, whenever they tried to lie, they would vomit locusts.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, the Tremere have some capability.
And to say there was only 3 of us, technically. Well, there was 3 of us there.
Yeah.
There were fully formed now that one's currently regenerating and 2 one's here and one's absent.
Yes.
Could be interesting bringing them back into this.
Why did the Tremere have so?
Because the Tremere are very, very, very choosy about whom they embrace. You know, where the Bruja, they embrace out of passion, or the Toreador find love or a beautiful artist that they must preserve, and the Ventru find somebody who's really good at wielding power. The Tremere are like, you know what, we are the chosen few, and everyone will fall before us. And the fewer rivals we make, the better off we are.
Fair enough.
It's a very Machiavellian sort of thing. All right, guys, thank you so much. It was a wonderful game for me, and I hope you all had fun.
Oh, I adored it. It was insane.
It was beautiful.
It was like slow pace, but really, really interesting.
Well, see, what I did was I experimented with going sort of slow at first and going, okay, we're doing this and we're having a nice, easy platform, and then everything went to hell.
Yeah, everything just went like AWOL.
I was really going to get interested with the politics side as well.
It was. You know, Donovan had
the
really
biggest
guns.
problem for me is the fact that basically what happened was Keu made Donovan, and then I started writing Donovan, and it was like with Deacon. Deacon started talking to me in my head as I was writing out their imaginary biographies, and Donovan's like, motherfucker, I want to own this city, and I will do anything to do it.
Yeah, that is really him, though.
And he's also just an asshole.
Yeah, he is. I made sure to make him a horrible person. It was kind of fun creating him, honestly.
Well, you succeeded, because he's made enemies of everybody.
Oh yeah, he did.
We still haven't found out who's behind the. Was he behind the people coming in shooting the shotgun shells?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Donovan paid for that shit. He paid for assassins to kill the Primogen.
And possibly the prince.
Oh, yeah, he paid for an Assamite to kill the prince.
Oh, so that was him.
Not surprising to use Creed. That little fucker.
Exactly. See, I mean, I'm succeeding in playing the character, I think.
I think you're definitely succeeding, yes.
Oh yeah, you're making me hate him more and more, and that is exactly what I wanted.
The best way of character creating is creating a character and hating a character as you're creating it.
I do that all the time when I'm writing, because especially since I run games a lot, I'll create characters and I'm like, God, this son of a bitch. I really hope they kill him.
I really like when I'm creating a character and I just am loving them so much more as I go along.
Not especially what's happening with me, but I'm hating them more as it goes on.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, and that's what's really fun. Is gonna be like, where does this go after this? You know, if you all manage to stop Donovan, where does it go from there? What's gonna happen? The city is down a lot of vampires now, and you know, in some cases, like Carolyn's case, most of the Ventru are kind of her age. I mean, there's nobody older. Because the elders have just been freaking killed. And Donovan, he lucked out because the Bruja Primogen had lost her mind.
So the very few elders that remain is the sheriff and Pussface.
Yep.
Well,
Wow,
also the
wow.
Toreador Primogen, but she's not here at the moment.
Now she's with me.
No, the Primogen, not the other person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, the Primogen has run off to Colorado to write murder mysteries for now.
Sounds about right.
I thought she did modern art.
She does both.
Oh, okay.
Of course she does.
Actually, she's not a very good artist in either way. She just likes to do everything. You've
The
known
whole
those
jack of all
people.
trades thing.
So basically, what I once tried to do and then gave up on writing. Literally,
Yeah.
what happened.
Well,
Okay.
it's okay because I gave up on art after being like, "Oh, look, it's a blot on paper."
I did something.
I think I'll stick to writing.
Yeah, that was me. Like, I tried to write like a small story, and I was just like, "This is horrible. I quit."
I'm okay with
so-
writing, I just don't have the motivation for it.
Something that I'm kind of interested in doing with y'all that I think might be fun is at some point after the Vampire Chronicle wraps up, there is a game that I got that I need to play test called Bubble Gumshoe, and it's basically like, you know, it's sort of oddball investigative rules for high school students investigating crimes and shit.
So like your standard anime.
Kind of your standard anime kind of thing, or Scooby-Doo, or stuff like that. So I'm like, that could be fun. And with this group, it will be messed up.
That's like up my alley. I'll totally do it. And we'll go back to making an asshole character, but this time someone I hate.
I'd need time to create a character.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. It'll be months down the road, but I thought of y'all when I got hold of it. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. This group knows those anime tropes enough and all that. So I think we'll have fun.
Yeah, we have like a diehard anime fan. We're good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all very much, and I will see you next week. Take
Bye
care.
bye.
Yes, thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
It was fun.